Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here today. I'm excited to dive into our presentation on comprehensive approaches to forensic drug identification. We'll explore a range of techniques used in the lab, examine the legal frameworks that guide our work, and discuss real case studies that highlight the importance of accuracy and reliability in handling drug evidence within the criminal justice system. Let's get started. Forensic drug identification is a scientific process used to analyze substances that are suspected to be illegal drugs. This analysis is crucial because it provides clear, reliable evidence that law enforcement agencies rely on during investigations. It also plays a vital role in legal proceedings, ensuring that the substances involved are accurately identified. This accuracy is extremely important to prevent any wrongful accusations and to support fair sentencing. Beyond the courtroom, forensic drug identification helps protect public safety by allowing authorities to trace where illegal drugs come from and how they are distributed. Overall, it's a key component in both solving crimes and upholding justice. When we talk about common illicit drugs, they generally fall into four main categories: opioids, stimulants, hallucinogens, and depressants. Opioids, like heroin, are particularly concerning because they're highly addictive and work by depressing the central nervous system, which can slow down vital functions. On the other hand, stimulants such as cocaine and methamphetamine have the opposite effect. They boost energy and alertness, but are also very addictive. Hallucinogens like LSD change how a person perceives the world around them, affecting their cognition and sensory experiences. Depressants, meanwhile, slow down brain activity and can cause sedation or drowsiness. One of the biggest challenges in dealing with these drugs is identifying them accurately. Their purity can vary widely. They're often mixed with other substances known as cutting agents, and many have similar physical appearances, making initial detection and classification quite difficult. Understanding these core characteristics helps us better recognize and address the risks associated with each drug type. First, we start with presumptive tests. These are quick and simple colorimetric assays that give us an initial idea of the drug class by observing color changes when specific reagents are applied. While they're useful for rapid screening, they're not definitive. That's where confirmatory testing comes in. Confirmatory tests provide a highly specific and accurate validation of the initial results, ensuring we have reliable identification. One of the most powerful tools we use is gas chromatography mass spectrometry, or GCMS. This technique separates the components of a sample and identifies the molecular structure of each, allowing precise drug identification. Additionally, we use Fourier transform infrared spectroscopy, or FTIR, which looks at chemical bonds by measuring infrared absorption, and various chromatography methods to separate mixtures for more detailed analysis. Together, these advanced techniques give us conclusive results, which are essential, especially when it comes to legal cases. Here, we see some of the key tools and technologies that play a crucial role in our analysis process. First, mass spectrometers are invaluable because they measure the mass-to-charge ratios of ions, giving us detailed molecular information that helps identify substances precisely. Next, microscopes are essential for examining the physical characteristics and particulate evidence, offering a closer look at the sample's structure. Chemical reagent kits come into play by enabling quick presumptive testing, using color changes to indicate the presence of certain chemicals right in the field or lab. Portable analyzers, which have become increasingly sophisticated, allow us to perform rapid on-site screenings, helping us prioritize which samples need more comprehensive laboratory analysis. Altogether, these instruments work in harmony to provide both preliminary identification and thorough confirmatory testing, ensuring accuracy at every stage. When working with forensic drug identification, maintaining the integrity of the evidence is absolutely crucial. This means that the substance being tested must be kept secure and unchanged from the moment it's collected until the analysis is complete. To support this, strict chain of custody protocols are followed. These protocols record each person who handles the evidence, ensuring that every transfer is tracked and any possibility of tampering is minimized. In addition, detailed documentation is essential throughout the process. Every step of testing, from the methods used to the conditions under which tests are conducted, is carefully recorded. This helps ensure that results can be reproduced and that the entire process is transparent. Forensic experts play a key role by preparing thorough, clear reports that accurately describe their methods and findings. They may also be called to testify in court to provide expert explanations. All of these practices are vital because they make sure the drug evidence holds up under legal scrutiny. Ultimately, this supports fair and just outcomes in the judicial system. When it comes to drug identification, the process begins with careful sample handling and transport. Each seized sample is thoroughly cataloged and moved to the laboratory under secure conditions to maintain its integrity. Once in the lab, preliminary identification takes place. Here, presumptive tests help narrow down the possibilities, guiding analysts toward more targeted confirmatory techniques like gas chromatography mass spectrometry or Fourier transform infrared spectroscopy. However, this work isn't without challenges. Analysts often face complex mixtures, very low drug concentrations, or even entirely new synthetic compounds, which means they have to adapt their methods constantly. Finally, after analysis, the findings are compiled into detailed reports. These reports, along with expert testimony, play a crucial role in helping legal professionals understand the scientific results clearly and accurately. Here, we summarize the key points that are critical in forensic substance analysis. First, accuracy is paramount. Both initial screenings and confirmatory tests must be precise to ensure substances are correctly identified. Next, the use of advanced technologies like gas chromatography mass spectrometry and Fourier transform infrared spectroscopy plays a vital role in providing reliable confirmation of results. Equally important is strict adherence to legal protocols, which includes maintaining the chain of custody and thorough documentation to preserve the integrity of evidence. Finally, clear and effective communication of findings to legal entities is essential, as it supports the admissibility of evidence in court. Together, these elements uphold the highest forensic standards, which are crucial in the fight against illicit drug distribution and in protecting public safety.